This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
La, 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 la.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Franklin Morales, also known as the Production Lover. In today's video, you'll get to learn about 4 different tips you can take in order to be more successful as a college student from your freshman year moving up. Before I start this video, I want to give a special thanks to my little sister Selenia, or Selly, for helping me record these videos and make this happen for you guys. And now moving on to the video. Are you ready? Let's get started! So the first tip I have for you guys is asking for help. And by this I mean professional help, whether it's asking for help with an advisor, a professor, a mentor, or even a recent alumni who recently graduated or a few years back. And they can help you in things like what classes to take as a freshman, how many to take overall, or more importantly, what to major in as a freshman. Because there's some freshmen coming in out of high school that don't know what they want to do with their life. So by going to an advisor, they'll guide you on which classes you should take in order to choose a major that best fits you. And then later on down the road, after your freshman year comes to an end, you'll have an idea of what you would like to major in. Alright everyone, tip number 2 I have for you all in order to be successful in college as a freshman is to make new friends. And there's a couple of ways you could do this. Alright everyone, so the first way you can meet new friends at the college level as a freshman is through social media. And this could vary between different platforms, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever. Sending a simple friend request can be a start to hopefully a good networking relationship. After that, you could start texting everyone and start get to know each other little by little and see if there's any common interest between you two. And maybe even meet up, which would be nice. And the second tip from this that I have is meeting people in person, which for some people it could be a challenge, I admit. But sometimes we gotta face our fears, and we do that by facing people one-on-one. And you could start by simply introducing yourself, stating your name, your year, and your interests, and even your major, which is probably the important thing, because it's always good to run into someone who has similar interests and maybe even the same major as you, because that'll be an instant click to possible networking relationships, or just help each other with homework or whatever the case may be. So that's the other way to meet new friends as a college freshman. So the third tip I have for y'all is joining clubs. And by this, I mean joining a club of your interest, whether it's a fraternity, sorority, or even a non-profit organization related to your major is important. And the reason I mention this is because not only will you get a chance to meet great people and network with them, but you also might run into someone who has majoring in the same thing as you and you can build a strong relationship with. And the other benefit is that you might also meet someone who may offer you a job later down the road. So when you graduate college, you might have a decent job to go with right after. So joining any club, no matter what your interest may be, is important because you get to network with people and have a great time meeting people with similar interests as you do. And that's especially a good thing as a freshman because job recruiters will look into that once your senior year comes around. So highly recommend it. So the fourth and final point I have for you all is time management. And the reason I saved this key point for last is because everything we do eventually revolves around time management. And what I mean by this is that it's very important, especially as a college freshman, to manage your time, because if you don't, you're gonna be struggling and then eventually bad results will happen. So something you could do in order to avoid having bad results or failure in terms of time management is to have an agenda, which basically in there you could write down the things that you want to do now as opposed to the things that you want to do later. For example, something that you might want to do now is finish up your homework that's due tomorrow, as opposed to something you could do later is go out and hang out with your friends at the park. Having priority is a big thing about time management because you always want to do things that are important first, like doing your homework, applying for jobs, things that could wait for later, or hanging out with your friends or playing video games. You gotta know to differentiate the difference between your wants, which are the important things that you must do right away, as opposed to the things that you could do later, which are less important but you could do after your main priorities are complete. And basically, it's always good to like have an idea which you want to do each day throughout the week. It's kind of like a sketch when you're drawing. Like have an idea of, oh, I'm gonna do this and that every day, and make sure you complete it too by having a check mark next to the little box after you complete it on your planner. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also remember to stay positive.
This is how we do it. It's Friday night.